6:45. Good morning. Day.
Waking up in a puddle.
Waking up in a puddle.
With a near collapsed tent.
Day 11. Soaking wet. Sleeping bags soaking wet over here. 7 o'clock, everything is wet. That's why our sleeping bags are all wet. How are you doing, Snake Farm?
I'm doing fine, but this is some of the stuff you don't see, the less glamorous aspects of catching the nice evening sunrise atop a mountain and then waking up to the tent poles sort of snapped in a puddle.
And now we have a hole somewhere. Oh, just right here. Yikes. Okay, we got some work to do. Hello, very rainy, 7:20 now. Just gonna be a rainy day for I think the first half, and then I think we should get some sun later, so hopefully we can dry out all our stuff that's wet. Very wet and rainy today. Even though it's raining, we still need some water. Thanks, Snake Farm. Very rainy. Still raining, but not too bad. Not as much rain as before, but we were sopping wet. Very. Oh, that's okay. And there's the road down there. Alright, we saw a sign, and I think hopefully we're starting to go down now because we just had a super long uphill. Still raining, but not too cold. Gone 4 miles, got another 2.8 I think to the shelter, and that's where we'll take a break and hopefully dry out some things because everything is wet. What's the tower called again?
This is, I think, Wyabald?
I think so.
Tower?
It's very surprising to see this paved road up here, but I guess for accessibility, it just stopped raining. It's a little misty still, but things are looking good. It's a good day to be on trail. Hard to see, but a little bit of a view and some mist coming through. Very cool. Forest Service. And there's the tower. "14 states and stretches 2,100 miles along Appalachian mountain ridges from Georgia to Maine. 3 to 4 million people from all over the world hike some portion of the Appalachian Trail each year. It was constructed in the 1920s and 1930s by volunteer hiking clubs." How cool. We're on top of the tower now. You can see the mist is kind of billowing over. Currently looking for the trail. But we have some blue sky, hooray! It's gonna get nicer today. 10:40 and we are headed to the shelter, and there's a little bit of sun. So things are improving. Made it to the shelter. We think it's Wyabald? Not totally sure. Yes. Well, now we're gonna dry some stuff and take a break. Woohoo! Making some hot cocoa with authority. Because it is a very rainy day. Welcome to our yard sale.
Right, it's about noon now on day 11.
Day 11.
And we are just drying some things out at Wyabald Shelter. Probably gonna go another 2 more. It's starting to be a very nice blue sky day.
Chilly, but sunny.
Still a little chilly. Wet shoes. But it should be a great day.
Wet everything. Yeah, still a good day. All right, it's 12:30. We dried out some of our stuff. Some of it's still wet, but it's way better than it was before, at least. And we saw two section hikers. These are good. We saw two section hikers, not sponsored, but we would let them sponsor us. We saw two section hikers earlier, and we were just all, yard sailing it up and just drying things out. But we're going to try and go 10 more miles and then get into NOC tomorrow. And it's sunny, so things are looking up and the day is good. Anything else to add, Snake Farm?
It feels so nice to dry everything out instead of just packing our stuff and then running down the trail in the cold rain. So nice to take a break and lay out our stuff.
Definitely. No one we know, but we said, so amazing to stop and dry our stuff. Are we making miles or are the miles making us? Love Snow and Snake Farm. Sunny, which is very nice, but very, very muddy, but that's okay. Woohoo! Another big log that's fallen. There's actually a couple on trail, which is pretty interesting. Woo! It's 2 o'clock. We are feeling the day, but at least it's sunny and nice, so getting it done. All right, we're at Burning Town Gap right now. We've got a mile to Cold Spring Shelter.
Yeah.
Cold Spring Shelter. And then we have another 7 miles to where we think we want to camp tonight at that other shelter. So the miles are coming kind of slow, but that's okay. Here we go. Woohoo, finally to the shelter. That was a long mile. And this one is right on trail. Got a direct hit.
Direct hit, wet shoe.
Wet shoe. Very wet and muddy. But not too bad.
My other shoe's wet now.
Oh. Double wet shoes. But at least there's a view. We can see things. Made it to Rocky Bald. And we're just moving kind of slow, but looking good. I think we should get to that parking lot in not too long and maybe take a break and finish it up for the day. Wee-haw! 4 p.m. snack. Got one of these tortillas, guacamole, and some tomatoes. Yum! So we just took a snack break and Snake Farm's like, do you want to wait until we get to the parking lot? And it was like 1 point and something. I was like, no. And we just demolished some wraps. So we got a little bit of, I guess, vitamins and minerals from the tomatoes and guacamole, avocados a bit. But we've got maybe less than a mile to go until we get to the parking area. And then we should be like 3 miles from the next shelter, I think. So making good time. Very nice. Jellicoe Gap. Ooh, very steep to get in here.
Oh, my knees, dude.
Just saw a couple people heading back to the parking area and they wished us good luck on our hike. That's really nice. Probably less than 2 miles to go. Woo! Yes, we're almost to the tower. Oh my gosh, the last half mile was so gnarly. Just like, keep going, keep going. Beautiful day for it though.
Yeah, I mean, I think we have to be looking.
We've decided to bypass the shelter. There really was not that much room for camping, and there's 2 guys had their tent, and there's a person behind us, and there's a couple people in the shelter, so we're gonna try our luck elsewhere. But it's nice to get the sunset. Hopefully we'll get a nice one tonight too. It's just about 7 and we ended up finding a campsite, and we only have a couple more miles to get into NOC. We ended up doing 18 miles, which was a lot, and we definitely feel it. But yeah, feeling good overall. I'm gonna get comfy and eat and get cozy and ready for bed, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye.